Hello, welcome to Pandora's Box. Today I'm going to do a set review for Digimon Ultimate Power. Okay, so this is by Bandai and the set that I'm reviewing is in Japanese. This is set number BT02 and each booster box contains 24 packs and each pack contains 6 cards. The total size of this set is 136 cards and this consists of 112 cards from the base set and another 24 cards which are the parallel rares. This was actually released in July 2020 and this is a product that was made in Japan. And today's review, it will be graded based on my patented Virgin system. The V in Virgin stands for Vision. So the concept for this set is to build on the momentum of BT01. And Bandai probably had BT01 to BT03 ready to print even before they released BT01. So this is BT01 to 3 is like a reboot of the Digimon TCG IP, and this BT02 came out a mere 2 months after BT01. And in terms of the theme, right, the first set BT01 was centered around the Generation 1 protagonists, the good guys, and this set evolved around the bad guys. And in terms of lore, right, there's a fantastic series of Pokemon cartoons, right? But I do not think that they incorporated this that aspect into this TCG. And in terms of the intention, I feel that BT01 to 03 should really be considered like one set. And I knew, I guess that they had to break it down due to the set size limitations for OCGs in Japan in general. I think it's been proven this kind of set size, right, works in Japan. And Bandai knows it very well, and they know that set sizes like this can maximize the profit for their TCGs in general. So I think that's why they broke it down into BT1, 01, 02, 03. In terms of scale, this set is a full 136 cards. I feel that this is as small a number, right, as a TCG can go, right, without making me feel underwhelmed. I actually think it's quite overweight for its set size because every single card is a unique art. You get the full 136 cards experience. Unlike maybe another good example I always like to use is like Flesh and Blood, because you've got 200 over cards for the set size, but the actual number of art that you get is probably like 1/3. So in terms of scale, I think this is overweight. And in terms of imagination, this is an update of the Digimon that we all know and love. This is not a reimagining, but this is an aesthetic upgrade, which I think is fine, is totally fine. Next is I for illustration. So in terms of artwork, the artwork is gorgeous. Okay, every single Digimon and its variants, right, you receive an updated look to better align it with the IPs on the market today. And I love that the artwork itself, right, takes up a lot of real estate on the card. So it's like almost pseudo extended art type. In terms of color, right, it's another strong part of this set. Digimon is a children's cartoon by default, and the colors naturally is going to be more vibrant to appeal to children. And of course, this very much appeals to me as well. In terms of flavor, this IP is a little bit weak. Its main focus is on the Digimon themselves, and the background and like the context behind each Digimon card, right, sort of gets neglected. And in terms of coherency, the art style here is very, very consistent, and it is consistent in a very, very good way. It is not very uniquely recognizable like a Yugioh card or a Magic card, but anybody who looks at this, right, can tell that all these cards, right, belong to one single IP. R stands for realization. So in terms of implementation, Bandai's Card's TCG production engine is probably the oldest and most well-oiled in the world, and it even surpasses Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. Bandai basically invented this Kadodatsu industry. So IPs can come and go, but Bandai's Card's engine, right, is basically immortal. In terms of card quality, it is average. The cards are the standard Magic and Pokemon sizes, so it's bigger than the typical smaller sizes like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Card Fight Vanguard. And for me, this is a big positive as I prefer the cards, right, to fit more snugly in my binders. In flavor text, Bandai does not have flavor text in its dictionary, unfortunately. And in terms of effort, right out of the gate, we have new arts for all the Digimons, so that's already a big win in my book. I can see that it's an attempt to cash out on the Digimon IP instead of being a true passion project. But the Cardess engine, right, is so efficient, right, that a lot of the lack of effort, right, is actually not visible. G stands for gamble or gacha. Gacha is the soul of a trading card game, which is why the term trading comes before the term game. In terms of value distribution, the value distribution here is very straightforward. There is one parallel rare in every box, and this is where most of the financial value of the set resides. There are 24 parallel rares, and there's not a lot of variance between the 24 when it comes to value, and this is good. This is good because we don't want a case where, like, Champion's Path Charizard, where it's either you pull the Charizard or you lose all your money. In terms of short-term value, right now, some of the chase cards are still holding on to quite a little bit of value. This iteration of the Digimon TCG is still in its infancy, and it is still popular right now, but I have doubts about it long term. But at this moment, it is still safe. In terms of emotional impact, this is super hard to quantify, but I do feel happy and a sense of nostalgia when I pull Digimons that I recognize. And in terms of excitement, it feels good to get the chase cards. Even though I do not follow the financial value, the extended art and the special foiling and the parallel rares and all this, right, gives me a quick rush, right, when I do open cards like this. So yes, it is exciting. The second I in Virgin stands for innovation. Okay, in terms of gameplay, right, I do not play this game, but I understand that the gameplay is like a modification of other failed IPs, right, from the Bandai Cardess engine, which means, right, this is probably gonna fail again in the long run. In terms of product, this might be an unique IP, but this is no different from other products, right, that the Bandai's Cardess engine churns out on a daily basis. And for price, this is actually really, really good value for its price. And I seldom see LGSs, right, doing mass box openings anymore. And I do see a lot of LGSs, right, doing mass box openings, right, for Digimon. So this is evidence that it actually has good value for its price. In terms of place, which is more like logistics, Bandai actually underestimated how popular this Digimon reboot is going to be, and there seems to be a little bit of undersupply for BT02. Fortunately for now, supply issues seems to have been fixed, but this one I can't confirm. And lastly, in terms of promotion, again, this is a beneficiary of Bandai's Cardess engine. Bandai did give this a bit more hype as compared to its other lesser known IPs, but I guess it's a positive. The last criteria is N for novelty. So in terms of significance, this is Digimon, okay? And Digimon already has its own place, right, in the pop culture discourse. In terms of nostalgia, it is very, very strong with this one. Like, for example, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. First generation of anything, right, is always brings back the fondest memories. In terms of being iconic, Digimon is a much smaller IP compared to other IPs like Digimon, like Pokemon, sorry. But it does have its fans. But however, right, antagonists, villains, right, are almost always less iconic than the heroes, except for maybe like the Joker. In terms of long-term value, at this moment, right, I do not think that this Digimon TCG will stand the test of time. I guess Bandai will probably let it die once its popularity wanes in about 2 to 4 years, I guess. So when that time comes, right, the long-term value of the cards here, right, will actually just evaporate. And in terms of originality, this is a typical Bandai Cardess production line merchandise riding on an existing IP. It is a complete opposite of being original. After analyzing this set according to my patented Virgin criteria, it is time to review my final grade for this product. But before I do that, please remember to like and subscribe to Pandora's Box and turn on the notification button. I post new videos daily, so please remember to check back for more content like this. I'm going to give Digimon Ultimate Power, drum roll, 3 stars! Ding! This is just another product out of Bandai's all-powerful Cardess production line. but the level of polish, right, is really, really high, that it hides a lot of the nonchalance that Bandai has for this product. I mean, this product is, they actually sealed the booster box with a scotch tape. So you can see the effort there. But Bandai is actually experienced enough, right, in this market to know where to direct its efforts to produce the highest return on investment. And that effort is fortunately directed towards the artwork. And this is why I gave Ultimate Power 3 stars. This is definitely better than the average Bandai product, driven up solely through the strength of its artwork. This is my review for Digimon Ultimate Power. Please let me know if you agree by leaving your comments down below. And if you like what you see, please visit my channel for more box openings, set reviews, top 10s, and content curated for nerds in general. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!